Hello everyone! There's a loud truck outside. Of course there is. 1:20 on Tuesday. Today's announcements. Visitors staying at our campsite. Oh. That's all for now. Let's see who's staying at our campsite. On the beach. That I'm still not 100% sold on. Hi everybody. Thank you all for your well wishes yesterday. My migraine is mostly okay. Mostly gone. It was raining all day yesterday anyway. Had a lot of rain. I was able to get on and do a couple of little things while I was resting. Oh, hello, Flora. So I ordered way too many flower thingies because you know more is better, and I guess sometimes it's not. Cool, I got a thing. Now, shopping. And Nook Miles program, which suggests our gratitude is your continued use of the Miles program. So, what did we get? First, I think this is from Flora, yellow mum bag. Yellow mum bag. KK song. And monster statue, because it was time. It was time for the monster statue. Yellow mums. I feel like those are ones that I don't have. I guess we will find out. Oh, was... Alright, so what do I got here? ×5 to sell fruit. Should be a fruit day. Catch some fish, catch some bugs, talk to neighbors, and tend flowers. I saw Flick wandering around in the opening crawl. I needed to plant one more flower. Wow, I need to plant a lot more flowers. Where am I going to even put all these frickin' flowers? I guess the problem is that I've been growing my own flowers and not planting flowers. So I did buy the monster statue because I didn't have a lot to spend miles on yesterday. I checked out a few islands. I also, since it was raining, we caught ourselves on another coelacanth. Hello. Look at him go. Anyway, I want 3 so we can make a statue of him, but for now, there's 1. I'll figure out where to make a fish tank later. We'll figure out where to make a fish tank later on. What is this? Oh, so it's a, like, video game track. Also, the room is redesigned. I can't remember if you saw this, because I got rid of all the Bunny Day stuff, and I set up our room a little bit different. We have a crafting area over here because I got this sink and I wanted to use it. So I figured I would, no, turn the sink off and turn the fan on. Oh, well. I figured I would use this little, not right now, thank you, area for crafting. So we've got our shelf and we've got a vacuum. Got the shelf kind of partitioning off this part of the room. And we got a cleaning set because crafting gets dirty. So there's that. Other than that, that's the only change. We have a basement now that I have not actually been into. It gets us some space. It's exactly the same as the attic, but with no windows. So we'll figure out something to do with that. Seen a lot of people making kind of entertainment areas, or one guy that I watch on YouTube a lot has made a full arcade down there, which I do like. I wanted to get the monster statue, and I don't know where to put it quite, but I wanted to get it, and I want to make a little pattern of monster footsteps to put behind it. Oh, look at that. One of our flowers spread. Stop that. One of our flowers spread. No, really? Really? Seriously. I was just trying to get that one. I hit every single piece of dirt except for the one I wanted. Every single one. Okay. There we go. Every single piece of dirt except for the one I wanted to hit. It's ridiculous. Also over there we had a flower spread because it rained yesterday. It was raining yesterday, so we got a lot of flower spread. Also, I'm going to catch as many bugs as possible because Flick is here. I think it's the wrong time of day. I'm kind of hoping to get him some orchid mantis. Mantis? We got this other flamingo yesterday. Look at that. So basically my head's feeling mostly better. Does anybody who has migraines knows it's like taking a fab break it can hang around the edges. Like, it doesn't hurt anymore, at least for the minute. But it kind of hangs around the edges of your consciousness and goes, yeah, I don't hurt now, but I could hurt later. You're not out of the woods yet, sonny boy. Because that's how migraines talk. Alright, so we dug up a fossil. And it looks like we got a hybrid over here. This might be an orange one. This might be an orange one. Oh, dang it, Flick saw me scare off a bug. Gonna hate me now. No, that's a red one. Red tulips. Red tulips. I guess I'll put one more here. Turn this into a bit of a tulip field. Tulip. So, who's in here? Let's check the beaches. See what our thing of the day is and show you some of the other big changes I was able to do last night. Okay, you are not crafting, but I'll still talk to you. Hello, Flo. How are you? Let us chat. Heard the beach clean of shells yesterday. I appreciate it. Shells are sharp. They are. They are sharp. So let us take a quick look up here and see who's in our campsite. I feel like I might move this. This looks awkward the way that the land is. I think I might cut this off at the end and put the lighthouse right out the end here and then be able to decorate this portion and not have this weird off-center bulbousness happening. And then put some decorations down on the beach there, like down on that little bit. I feel bad that I haven't gotten to decorate up here, but I guess the camper doesn't really care that much. That is a sea bass, I'm pretty sure, but let's see just in case. I need to catch 5 fish anyway. Come on, 2. And nope. Trixie. Trixie. There we go. Ah, since I was changing out of my bunny day outfit yesterday, I made my, I don't know, I was feeling this character. Looks a lot more like the characters I usually play in other games. Little biker chick outfit. And I picked up some new hair colors, so, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You're a cub. No, you're a squirrel. You're a squirrel! No. Small rodent infestations are very bad for birds. I'm on a camping trip trying to meet good food. What's this island's specialty? Fruits, fish, shellfish, fruit shells. All those sound good. I'll take one of each. Okay, yeah, you can stay in there. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Little squirrel. Bye-bye. Give me these shells. It's another cart. I've got a lot of fish. I've got a lot of shells to sell, or fruit to sell. I've got a lot of things to sell. Talking to that guy addled my brain. My brain is officially addled. Looks like a seahorse or something. Let's see. Tiny little fish. Tiny little fish. I haven't caught any more snapping turtles. I got the one, but I haven't caught any more. Oh, it's a rock. Mine. Thank you. It's all my rock. Let's see, don't see anyone home up here. So no one is crafting. No one's being crafty. We got a money tree. That is a peacock butterfly. So, mantis, thank you. Peacock butterfly. Gotta catch as many bugs as possible because Flick is here and... Or was it a oh, dang it, really? That's it for my net. Yeah. Which is a problem because I can't even get materials for a new net without a net. Best workout for your core muscles is to sit against a tree. Oh, did I talk to neighbors? It would appear that I have talked to neighbors. What do you know? We did it. Hooray! Oh, and sell shells. Okay, I've been grabbing those. I've been prepared for the selling of shells. I've been making this into a more of a garden-looking place. I might move this. I might move where that is, but for now I don't see any particular reason to. Let's just Double check that there's no dig spots down here. Because I don't remember seeing them, but I don't remember specifically not seeing them either. My net breaks. My net breaks. First chance it gets, my net breaks. Alright then, I wanted to show y'all some of the bigger changes that happened since yesterday, because I spent a lot of bells on yesterday getting coffee, so I'm going to hold still on the screen for a minute. It's bad TV. It's bad TV, but at least if you talk about it, people know. People know, which is why it's happening. Yes, so see, now that our house is fully upgraded, we have 1,600 storage space. 1,600 storage space. It's amazing, and I'm never getting rid of a chair or a table in this game, because they just don't have chairs and tables. It's insane. No one in the entire internet can find chairs and tables. It's awful. I need to like find more crafting recipes. I need to get one of those friend groups, Animal Crossing friend groups together, so we can all do the item rotor and get stuff in our shops. Alright, net. Let's do this. Let's do this. Net. I made a flimsy net. Keep up with the crafting. Now I made a less flimsy net. A somewhat less flimsy net. And I'm done for now. So good. I also need to keep an eye out. I got that achievement. I got the Nook Miles achievement 2 days ago at night when I wasn't recording, but it wasn't today. It wasn't the day I took off. But I did get the Nook Miles achievement for hitting 300 balloons. So now I've maxed that out. So I moved this over. I think I showed some of this the other day. I moved this over a bit so that you have more space over here, and I'm making a little outdoor gym area just to start. Flick looks at me disdainfully. That is not a bug. That is not a bug, what you are doing. I feel like putting another house here is too arbitrarily close to the other house. I don't want to pack everyone in so much. I need to move some of my planning. Also, this should be back a bit, I feel. This should be back a ways. There's an orchid mantis. They do spawn this time of day. Now, I'd really love an orchid mantis statue. So, let's wander around until we find more of these. Find more of these guys. I keep being wary of dig spots right now. Oh my frickin'... What? Why? All of my tools were one thing away from being destroyed. Seriously, what the frick? It's not a good day for tools, is it? Not a good day for tools. Alright, let's just make sure that the trees up here are not filled with wasps and see if we get ourselves some hardwood. Jeez. That is not hardwood. I need like 3 for a shovel. Come on. Come on, guys. Cooperate. At least this gave us a variety pack of wood. That's the variety pack tree. Come on now. Come on. There you are. There's the good stuff. There's the good stuff that we need. I was gonna say, let's use the shovel and move that flower, but that's like what I'm doing. I also don't know where to put the monster statue, and I forgot to put away some of my other tools. Some of my crafting stuff. I don't have a plan for the monster statue at the minute. Wait. Oh my god, one more. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you want to be like that, do you, game? Gonna have that kind of day. Gonna have that kind of day. Come on. I took yesterday off from videos so that I could recover from migraines. I still feel a little bit of something hanging around, but I was like, you know what? I'll give it a go. It's probably not gonna be too bad. I'll stop if it gets too bad and record some more later. at least get something done for the next couple days, even if it's a combined episode. That's my plan. If I start to feel anything coming on, I'm going to stop, and then we're going to record more tomorrow and do one of those here's the update from the last couple days episodes. It's a flimsy shovel, and we're done for now. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for nothing, game. I'm still carrying some iron in my inventory, so I may as well upgrade this in a minute once I've used it a couple times. So we've got more white flowers. More white hyacinths, which I'm going to keep putting down. 2 whites can make a blue. I've seen it in song and story, and with my eyes as well. Hold that. Now, if we walk up this line, we can just water everything. Uh-oh. Yes? Sorry. Hi. Yes, we're coming. What is it, Sly? I was just thinking about dropping by your place. I've got something just for you. Any interest in buying round shades? Possibly. Well, any chance to... No. No. Okay. Why are y'all trying to scam me like this? Why are y'all trying to do me dirty like that? Sure. Now, if you'll excuse me, I was kind of in the middle of doing something when you ran up and said, "Hey, will you buy my overpriced sunglasses?" Kind of watering all these flowers, trying to beautify the island for y'all. I'm trying to beautify the island for all of you. And then over here, there we go, and then one more. I'm pretty sure that's got everything. Aren't I clever? Look at me go! Also, now we can get my Nook Miles achievement. Chop down a tree. I think I will gladly. We have too many trees. We've got way too many trees. I want to sparsify. I don't like getting rid of the trees, but you can always plant more, so it's not a problem. Sparsify this island. Let's check this rock, because it's way up here and way out of the way. There's a pill bug. I've been idiotically selling off all of my bugs. I should pick like my favorite bug. Every time Flick comes, I should give him one bug, and then I should pick my favorite bug, and then I should get 3 of my favorite bug and just keep them in storage and plan not to sell them. Give me you, Tiger Butterfly. I think today I'm going for an Orchid Mantis because I do like mantises. Orchid Manti are cool. The one in this game is actually very boring on the Orchid Mantis scale. Like, if you look around, if you look at Orchid Mantises online, just look up pictures. They come in a wild variety of shapes and colors and things, and they are just amazing little animals. You would not believe that an animal could look like that. I'm still going for the Orchid Mantis. If I catch like something like this, like 3 Peacock Butterflies, I would not necessarily say no, because they do look pretty cool. So I might say yes to that, but right now I've got a Madagascar Sunset Moth and a Peacock Butterfly and 2 fossils. Looking for more fossils mainly at the minute. Well, there was all of my bugs. 300 miles for bugs. Chop wood, I just did that. Just did the wood chopping thing. But I suppose, since Flick's here, it's actually slightly more important that we find all the wasps, because the wasps are a somewhat high-value bug. So I want to look up, I can't remember how many things, but if you pare down your trees, haha, pare. If you pare down your trees to all fruit trees, and then I think like 10 other trees, you can just go along and you get all the wasps and all the furniture and all the money. There we go. And that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Right now I've got trees kind of haphazardly everywhere up in some of these parts, and it makes the place feel cramped. It makes the place feel like I can't do anything with it because there's just too much space taken up by nature. You see other people's islands and they got these vast stretches of empty land that they're doing things with. You know, like, how did they do that? It's like, well, they've removed all the trees and flattened out a bunch of stuff with their tools, so... You know, that might be the direction we need to go in. More tiger butterfly. Still hoping for orchid mantis. Hello, Flick. Hey, I remember you. Guy who loves bugs and all their skittery chittery, sometimes glittery glory. Looking for my soul bug. Artistic inspiration. Any bug, devotion with conditions is no devotion at all. If you're interested in my art, let me know. Got bugs to sell. What kind of bugs? Everything except this mantis that I want a statue of later. A whole swarm! This is the best ever, so you give me slightly more monies. 12,000, yes please. So my hope is that sometime tonight after 6, when tarantulas and moths can spawn, I will be able to head to one of the islands. There's some money. Head to an island and hopefully get a little bit of tarantulas happening. I think that's a fruit tree up there. I can't remember what I put up here. Nope, it's a pine tree. I don't know what to do with this waterfall. I'm having a lot of trouble figuring out what to do with, like, tier 3 space on this island, honestly. I like the verticality, but it feels like it's just taking up room. Nope, that's a vaulting pole. I would like my ladder, please. Okay. Almost time for a big reveal. There's weeds. That was the big reveal. There's too many weeds because it rained. Okay, wasp number 2. Thank you. Wasp number 2, electric boogaloo. And sticks. There's too many sticks. Oop, look there. Look there. What is that over there in this magnificent area? Oh my, the museum. Look at it in all of its museum-y glory. I don't know what I was even going for there. And if I build a wall over here, you won't notice it's weirdly precariously placed next to a cliff. Also, I cleared out and expanded the land on this side a little bit. Need to get rid of this tree. And my plan is to have a museum-side cafe restaurant thing called Sea View, because, you know, the ocean, the Sea View Cafe. I might even put a natural ramp over here and we'll like connect the beach to the cafe with that little outcropping. We will see. So that's a lot of ramps over here, though I don't really have a particular plan for other ramps. So let's see, I've got one on the side, that's 1. I've got one over here, that's 2. And then I'm going to have another one over here that is 3. And then that would be 4, and I can get 8, so that's half the ramps. Half the ramps and double the fun. Double all your trouble with double mint gum. And I think that's a very strong argument. I got it. Peaches. 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 It's impossible to get peaches. I think it's the wrong time of year, but also fresh fruit has been a struggle. I'm probably, my plan anyway, if my head cooperates, because this has been my plan for a couple days. We got one of the 2 ramps done, so I'm going to start the other one. Got that tiger beetle. I'm going to start on the other one because it does, you know, it only costs you money. It only costs you money. So I'm going to start on the other one and get that going at least. And then that will be the whole museum area at least built up, and then we need to decorate it, because it does look a teeny bit sparse right now. I'm hoping that Seaview Cafe will help. I may move the little coffee area. It's a little cramped. I like the idea of having a little coffee area down by the beach, between like the beach and the shopping district. The way that I've made it is slightly cramped, so I might have to change that. More bingo. I have a bingo wheel. I guess I might keep it in case I want to make like a bingo game. Old people house, but no, you need bingo boards. You only need 1 bingo wheel, so I guess I'm going to sell my extra bingo wheel. I can always order some if I have a particularly good idea. I like to keep like 1 around so I can be like, yeah, this looks good here, and then I need just 1 more over there. There we go. Thank you. Bells. I saw someone talking about the money tree situation. Put away. And that if you bury more than 10,000, you have a 30% chance of it growing back with the entire amount. But if you only bury 10,000 every day for 1 week, you get like you get a million something return. Where your other one has you will still make money with 30% if you plant. If you plant 99 and, you know, take the 30%, take like the 70% loss rate, you still make money with how often the 99 comes up and how much more it is than the 10, but it's not it's not more. Like, you won't lose money, but it's not more money. You're not making more money. Alright, now we gotta do 2 things. 1, I gotta chop down this tree, which means I get to chop down a tree achievement, so I'm glad that I have 1 tree every day that I chop down. I should also make an area that uses a few stumps, because 1, it looks neat if you use it for like seating and stuff, and 2, if I make an area with stumps, then I will have a place that jewel beetles and stuff can spawn. Right now I don't have a single stump on my whole island, which makes the bugs difficult. Alright, I have to do this entire rigmarole just to get 1 dirt path down. Because I can't get a dirt path down when that tree's there. So, I'm trying to do this right now. And this is even temporary. Because I need to, like, I need to make a new... Now you stand on the space you want for saplings. You stand behind the space you want for full trees. You stand on the space you want for saplings. It's impossible to remember all of this. There we go. But I need to make an actual, like, orchard area for those. Oh, and buy and sell stuff. Cool. I need to make an actual orchard area for those stupid things. So now we're going to go over here and we're going to see if we can find ourselves fleas. Now everyone has fleas. The other day when we were trying to find fleas, yuck, wondered why I was so itchy. Almost said the last time I had fleas. That's hilarious because I've never had fleas. Ha 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 ha. Oh, poor animals. Poor animals. Oop, that looks like a pink one. Ooh, there's a particularly striking looking butterfly. Hello. I caught an Argus butterfly. Nice. Don't see those very often. So that's probably another pink one. Probably another pink. Other pinks are good. Another orange. So we are getting a few hybrids. There's another blue one. Nice. So we're going to move that. We're going to move that blue one. This is exactly what I wanted. So good. I want this blue one to be the first of our blues down here. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Everyone's running around the plaza today with sticks. Why are we running around with sticks? That seems unsafe. Good to see you. Something about this time of day. Get a wee bit sleepy. I know, I hear ya. Been training. Don't forget to cool down after workout. Don't want to overheat. Hi, Superstar. Let's talk. Trying to make the most of today. Everyone's calling me Superstar, and I'm okay with it because Flora came up with that. So it's allowed. I couldn't think of a better nickname. I couldn't think of a better nickname at the time. It was like, yeah, sure. Ooh, money. It's the Rock of Monies. So after all of this, nice, look at all this money we've gotten so far, and we haven't even sold off all that millions and millions of fruit we got. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And there I see the last of our fossils. I see the last of our fossils. It's still hard for me to wrap my head around the idea that they're all fossils now. Everything I see is a fossil. Every dig spot is a fossil. Instead of just, sometimes it's a fossil, sometimes it's one of those eggs. And there's so many. There's so many around. Alright, I need to drop off some crafting materials because my inventory is too full. It feels like you get more crossbreeding after rain than after watering. Maybe that's my imagination. No, just the materials, thank you. And my glasses. I'll wear sunglasses today. I'm gonna put the monster statue away for now because I don't have a plan for it. Not sure where to put it, and I don't necessarily want to just arbitrarily stick it somewhere. Taking suggestions. Workbench, please get out of the way. I'm thinking I might move my tools to the bottom bar. Here's my thinking. Every time one of my tools breaks, whatever I pick up next gets put in the bar slot because they fill this direction when you pick up stuff. If I put my tools in the bottom bar, then I wouldn't have to worry about the slots getting filled up so often. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, because it's not like that matters all that much. Oh, when did I find 5 wasps? That's fine. We found all 5 wasps and all 4 fossils, so we're done with all of the tree shaking and that rigmarole. Oh, except that I forgot to. I was going to upgrade my shovel, because it probably needs it at this point. Let's upgrade the shovel. I've been using it for a while. It's probably on its last legs, and I don't want to have to come back here and make another shovel in a second. I thought I was done. I thought I was done. Thank you. I also need to go comb the beach for some more shells, but I can do that now. Let's remember to put the frickin' iron away this time. Thank you. So we need to get some more shells. Need to keep looking out for the orchid mantis that I want. The orchid mantis that I want and hold dear to my heart and soul. I'm glad we're getting so many flower hybrids today. I've been watering these things for ages, and I'm very, very glad. So glad that we're getting flower hybrids. That's a bee. You're a normal butterfly, he says with disdain. Or a normal butterfly. I'm so better than you. Where'd this other peach go? Oh. Oh, good, I found it. I didn't notice it didn't have a place to go over here. Alright, we need to dig up our 2. That's a normal yellow one, which I might actually sell. I need to just buy and plant all the flower seeds. And I need to get some friends so that I can swap flower seeds. So now we've got hybrid ones. plant that orange one. I might actually sell that yellow one because we've got a lot of yellow ones. And I'm still looking for the hybrids. Now then, this is going to take a while, but it gets me a couple thousand. I think it's like 40-something thousand. Anyway, it's a good amount. We actually might... I should see what we get. The stone ramps that I want to make. So I want to make one more stone ramp. The stone ramps... I need to remember to water these over here. They're in an awkward orientation for watering. But there are a bunch of white ones next to each other, so they do have a chance of spawning the blue ones. And since I want the white and blue rows over here to match the airport, it would be good to get more blues. Never bad to get the blue ones. I do like the blue hyacinths. They're one of my favorite hyacinths in the game. You get some kind of... I forget what you get if you spawn the two blues together. There's a black one. Is it a pink one? Some kind of other one. I scared off an orchid mantis, which is disappointing because that would have been my second orchid mantis. I guess I'll just keep trolling the flower beds. Trolling the flower beds, looking for orchid mantis. I still need to find my second piece of furniture as well, but since I got all 5 wasps, we should be free and clear for tree shaking. Yeah, we're filling up our inventory here, but let's check this part of the beach for shells and bottles. Nothing. Alright, we need to check that other bit next to the airport then. Over here, while we're here. There we go. No shells yet, though. That is not what I wanted. Thank you. Gong. Nice. I learned the DI recipe for a gong. There's probably a lot of iron in it. Let's see. Iron and wood. Yep. A gong. That's nice. Hello. You moved. Good, because you were kind of in the way. Only a little bit, though. You are cute. We're getting there. We're getting there on the villager front. So I'm going to save. I was planning on hitting at least one island on camera today, but being that Flick is here, and it doesn't matter what time of day you go to the islands for. Did I miss? No, okay. I keep feeling like I missed a fruit. Being that it doesn't matter what time of day you go to the islands, I'm going to put some fences down. I feel like this place is weird looking. I need to put down some fences. Even if they're too close to the trees, I need to put down some kind of fence on the edge of that path over there. I don't know what to do with this orchard. I don't want to move it. I really don't want to move it, but it's feeling weirdly cramped in right here in front of the community center, even though I like having all these trees in front of the community center. I don't know what to do with this area quite. It's becoming an issue for me. See, this is a nice little spot. I do like this, but it feels cramped somehow. Something about it doesn't feel quite right. I'm not quite sure what that is. Alright, what's your specialty today? Brick oven. We should see, because I do have an awful lot of clay that I don't use for much. So we might see what's up with that. Hello. I feel like I must have passed your house like 3 times. Deirdre, you're always the one crafting. You're very crafty. What are you doing? A DIY workbench. Yeah. Is this the better looking one? So, do I finally get one that's not the simple, tiny DIY workbench? Yeah, what's this look like? Pretty sure you can customize this. Yes! Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you. Takes a mini DIY workbench to make, but that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna have to reorganize that area a little bit because I still want the sink and stuff, but I have wanted the upgraded one for a while so that it looks good. So we're gonna have to go take care of that soon. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. See, I want this path to go down here and maybe go around and like go up around the orchard. I don't know quite. I don't know quite because I also have these trees. No, it can't go around the orchard. We should put a little fence here. We should move this over, put a fence around this. Do something right here, maybe a flower garden on that side and a courtyard on this side once we move the houses. I don't know, I don't have a good plan for this area and it's stressing me out mildly because I want it to look good. I so want it to look good. Alright, let's go sell all of our bugs to Flick so that we don't forget. And let's see if there's any more. Ooh, hello, it's one of you. You're cool. You are cool. I'll give you that. I think you're worth a lot of money also. Alright, let's take a quick look here. Any mantis? Any mantises? These. Just got haphazard flowers everywhere. Something was over there. I saw something on that flower. What's up, ladybug? Should catch everything I can, because, you know, Flick gives you so much extra money. Oop, that's a fairly largish largish fishish. I'm pretty sure I can't actually catch the thing I need up here until after 4, or possibly 6, but, you know, since I can't rightly recall, we may as well give it a little bit of a go. What's the worst thing that happens? We get one more towards our fishing achievement. Yep, black bass. Got myself a tiger butterfly. Can't carry anything else. I mean, I'll let that one go. I guess because of all the peaches. Okay, to the museum. Let's go to the museum then. Keep an eye out for mantises on the way, because they I might drop something for. Hello there, Blathers. Ooh. Hello. I would like to assess fossils. We didn't find any new fossils yesterday. Didn't get any new fossils. Even though we got the normal 4 and like 2 from islands. Take a closer look. Museum already has all of these fossils. You're tempted to buy them for your personal collection, but you will exercise restraint at this time. Good boy. And I didn't get a, yeah, I haven't gotten any new bugs. I think I'm missing one fish. I think I'm missing one singular fish. Look at that. Oh, that's great. That's great. Look at how it lines up. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect except for not being perfect. Still like it though. Stand on this bridge and the T-Rex is like right there. Grrr, look at it. Oh, that's fun. Also, now we have this big ol' area of space to do stuff with. So I'm going to mark out where we want the shops and Able Sisters to be. There's another cricket. Anyway, I was going to find Flick and sell my bugs first, so I make sure that I sell those. Don't accidentally sell those to the Nooklights. So where Flick was up on the cliff, and she doesn't seem... doesn't seem inclined to move. Flick's design still looks like a punk girl to me. Oh well. Oh well, I don't want to take away their wonderful gay relationship, though. Yes? Folks have been calling you Superstar. Can I call... I don't want you to do that. Oh, flag on the play. Guess I'll forget it then. Good. I don't know why. I just don't want you doing that. Find yourself where there are no bugs. Hit the visitor eyes to manufacture yourself. Close your eyes. Reach your mind. Feel the bugs. Oh, sorry. Lost in my thoughts. I do want to commission a piece of art. I just haven't found the right bugs yet. I can't decide. I think I'm going to wait and see which of these I find more of first. Alright, 17, pretty good for a day of wasps. 17,000 is a pretty good day for wasps. Oh, I forgot. The sell stuff to earn bells counts for basically anyone. Anyone and anything. Thought I heard a balloon. Keep an ear out for balloons. Dang it. I just want to hit a rock for the achievement. Come on. Come on. Don't destroy my dreams. Not my dreams. They're fragile. That should have been that. There we go. Gotta hold still for a second for it to kick in. Catch a wharf roach. That shouldn't be too difficult. I forget what time of day they spawn, but they are usually everywhere. Little buggers. Alright, now then, keep an eye out for... There's a normal mantis. That doesn't mean that there can't be an orchid mantis. I've seen orchid mantis and normal mantis spawn in the same patch before. Hello. I don't know how much ladybugs are worth, but we may as well grab some, eh? May as well grab a few. Same with bees. Should either catch them or scare them away, because that'll let other stuff spawn. And it's the time of day when everything is all over my flowers. Everything loves my flowers this time of day. Okay, nothing on that flower patch. Nothing on that flower patch. There's a balloon. I think it's in a good place. Yes. Oh, come on. Really? Alright, swap it. What did I grab? What did I pick up? Let's just put this rock here. A train set? Okay, well that was worth it. That was very worth it. Okay, let's sell this fruit. I've been wandering around looking for bugs. I've got too much stuff in my inventory. Hey, a stovetop. And a microscope. Want to sell? Not the train set. Not any of the bugs. But also the bingo wheel and the wasp nests. Should be a decent amount, right? 61,000 for all of that. Thank you. Clownfish. That also shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to take care of a couple of these easy ones before we come and buy stuff. Also, you know, let's see. I didn't get turnips this week, but... Why? You'll know. The game knows when you buy turnips and it makes your prices low. The game knows. Bugger, I hate you. I hate you. This is why you won't let me access my weapons in the store, isn't it? Isn't it? Fine, I'll buy turnips again next week. I'll make a point of being up early / late and buying turnips. To be completely honest with my schedule, it's more likely that I am up at 5 in the morning because I haven't gone to bed yet and can get turnips in the morning that way, than that I will wake up early enough to start recording before noon. Gotta make coffee and things. There's a lot of stuff you gotta do. Alright, we got a couple things to drop off here. First things first, let's drop off some stuff here and then see about getting the rest of the shells and some fishes and stuff. I think I want that other outdoor set as well. Okay. Paradox, a most amusing paradox. How do you make a crafting bench with the crafting bench that's inside? Alright. Behold! Ooh. There's only one place for this, and it is in the basement. That's where train sets go. Can't argue with that logic. A paradox. Alright, it said every type of wood and some iron, I believe. I believe that's what it said. I should craft something. Thank you. I don't know why I put on my light southern voice. Let's do this thing. I made a DIY workbench. Actually, yeah, keep crafting because I want to see. I don't have the stuff for it right now, but how expensive is a brick oven? How expensive is the brick ovens? Still need a cutting board for that stupid kitchenette. Where are my brick ovens? Where are my brick ovens at? What's going on? Where's my stuff? There it is. Okay. This needs iron as well. It's actually mostly wood. But clay as well, I'll make a couple and see, because I do have a decent amount of this stuff around. I do have a decent amount of this stuff around, and if it give me my, there we go, customization kits. Every time the game, so far, every time the game wants me to, like, buy stuff, anytime I get the, you know, spend however much money is on things thing coming up. There we go, let's see. I just buy some customization kits. I figure like it's a good way to get that done. Alright, let's customize this workbench. What do we want? Natural wood. Ash brown. Brown. I've been liking the white look. I like the black. Okay, just white. I don't know though. That looks maybe black. I like the brown. Brown or black? 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 Okay, the black makes the power tool gray, which I like. Done for now, thank you. Alright, that means we gotta grab a lot of this stuff because we're gonna have to reorganize this area. Also, as much as it pains me, because I did customize these not too long ago, in the not too distant past, I did customize these away from being black, and now I need them to be black to match things again. Oh well, though. Suppose it's still... I mean, it's not actually better than... I should have remade them. That's cheaper if I sold these and remade them than using the customization kits, because the customization kits are quite expensive. Alright then, now, if we go to our designer tool. Now the workbench. And the closet. Okay. This entire idea was orchestrated around the utility sink as a thing. Didn't really want to block the window. And this iron shelf. That can still go here. Let's put this next to the wall because it's heavy. Get that heavy look there. Put that there. Can have a plant over here for some, like, over by the window for some variety. Then the vacuum and things go there. Except now I can't get to this closet. Which, like, it's silly, but I like having a wardrobe there. This plant looks out of place. Corner plant. That looks like a nicely little partitioned area. Like, obviously this is not... We don't have anywhere to put this stupid thing. I like the fish, but we don't have anywhere to put it here. Okay, now then. Wall-mounted tools. Just put this kind of over here by the sink, and this goes up there. That's better. What was this other thing in my inventory? Oh, the bottle ship. I don't know. I just put that up on top to have something up on the shelf. Sure, we'll put that there for now. That's nice. This whole section of the room looks kind of dark now, but now I can still get to this closet, which operates as a wardrobe. Which, I mean, honestly, I just kind of like having the wardrobe disguised over in the corner. It's nice. There we go. Nice. Like that. Need to reorganize this room a bit, but it's working for now. Needing the crafting area to be like... Okay, that is just... That fan is just way too close to the floor. I like having it in the corner, but like... There we go. Fans go up. That's better. Thank you, fan. Okay, that's a thing. That's a thing now. We've done it. We did it. It's finished. We have hidden our sins. See my point with the workbench? You just can't keep it organized. So we need to get a lot more shells. What are our other things? Just looking at it. Catch a warfish, catch a clownfish, catch more fish, and get more shells, and then chop some trees. I mean, I need more bamboo is mainly what I need here. Okay then. Why do I bother coming outside? Serious talk, why do I bother coming outside? Alright, we're going to do the silly thing. Oh, you know what? If I'm doing this, may as well... I think it was just wood, right? Yeah, alright. First inaugural use of the big boy workbench is to make a few of these, since I need to be crafting anyway. Though I have yet to get the sell a hot item for a fortune thing, which I probably will at some point. Well, let's start with 3. Let's not go overboard. Let's not go overboard with that. Now the silly thing that I want to do is make 3 of these axes. Because if you break enough flimsy axes, you get the recipe for a gold axe. So I want to make several flimsy axes. But since I'm not a fool, at some point I'll upgrade one to a stone axe. What do I need for the stone axe? I can't remember. Need 3 wood. We'll be able to get that. So see, I'm like intentionally keeping a bunch of flimsy axes around so that I can break them. Because you need to break like 100 flimsy axes, or 100 axes generally. And I'm probably not too far off, but you know what? Doesn't hurt. I've got to kind of like... You've got this achievement for how many tools you have broken overall. Trashed tools. I've broken 162 tools total. Cumulative tools. I'm not sure how that, you know, bears for the flimsy axe. But flimsy axes, or axes, like, do not last. Flimsy axes just don't really last if you're using them with any kind of regularity. So we may as well do this and grab a bunch of bamboo, because bamboo is useful and we can only get young spring bamboo recently. Thank you, Nook Miles. Oh, take a photo. You know, I always just do this because... Boom. I need to go actually clear out a bunch of those. That came up like 4 times the other day. Last couple days. That's a very common one to come up. Alright, spend bells to buy things. Good. It's basically what we've been waiting for to go buy that oven and stuff. But first things first, let's do a quick loop around, see what's around our flowers. Nothing so far. See if we find any more shells, because we need more of those to sell. Catch anything that looks small, because it could be a clownfish. check the rocks for wharf roaches. You know, all that kind of stuff. Come on. That's a rock. That is 100% a rock and not a clownfish. More common butterflies. Common butterflies. I hear a cricket here. Should be right around here. Come on, I'm like standing basically on top of the dang thing. There you are. Oh. Alright, by the time I got my net out, you were gone. But it's okay, because you stay there forever and you were taking up a slot. Don't appreciate you taking up a slot. Stupid mole cricket. Leaving holes everywhere. This time of day is nice. I got a long pier. Apparently the pier lengths can differ, and I'm very glad with how our pier is. Quite happy with our pier. So we're searching for shells, we're searching for small fish, and we're keeping an eye out for wharf roaches. It's before 6, which means any of our balloons are going to be coming from the other side of the beach. From the other side of the island, I mean. I guess that's not, like, that's basically the same thing, but saying the other side of the island is slightly more correct. Because the other side of the beach is that cliff there. I know a lot of people... Oh, hello. You're cute. A lot of people have already kind of gotten their 5-star island. And I do dearly, dearly want to have that 5-star island. Goodness, that 5-star island smell. But I'm not fussed. We're making gradual improvements. We're going to keep making gradual improvements. And I'm not very concerned. Not very concerned with it, because we're doing plans. I don't want to just throw a bunch of junk down. I want to, like, intentionally put down everything. I've been having some trouble, like, thinking of decorations that I want. I have trouble with tables. So that's part of it, is I haven't been able to find very many tables at all. But I'm going to make a little outdoor museum cafe. I need to make a lot more fences. Put a lot more fences up. That was something Isabel said specifically, is, hey, make fences. Make a fences. Isabel's got to be from New York, right? City dog, big city dog. Got tired of the hustle and bustle and moved out here. Eh. Thank you for this paper kite. Thank you for this bee. Still looking for that clownfish. I think wharf roaches may be a nighttime spawn, so might be a fool's errand to check now. But it can't hurt, right? That's the main thing. It can't hurt. Thank you. Zebra turkeyfish. Zebra turkeyfish is a weird one, and it's not worth a lot. So I'm thinking, like, I might save 3 of those. One of the things that I'm keeping in mind for I want a model of this, because it's a cool looking fish. I know that they're not uncommon this time of year. They're pretty easy to find, but it's a neat looking one to have a model of, so I might start saving some of those. I'm gonna save a few of my, like they're the ones like that that are like, maybe this isn't quite worth selling, But it's cool enough, I might save some. Dang it. Why did I do that? Sometimes I don't know. You can feel yourself hitting the button. You're like, no, no, not yet. Why? Why have you done this thing? I can't remember if clownfish are like this size 2, like the horse mackerels, if they're only the super tiny ones. Well, there goes that fishing rod. Oh well. Oh, there's a yellow balloon up there. Let us go pop that. Shall we? I think we shall. The balloon should be going this way. But unfortunately means I have to try to, like, run around over here. I didn't want to grab out a ladder. Shouldn't have gone too far, though. Boom! Gotcha. You would be? Well, what do you know? Brick oven, clay furnace. I've got so many of those now. I guess I'm not going to buy... I was thinking of maybe buying another one and having, like... Let's put it over here. Having, like, a little setup of 2 clay furnaces and a brick oven for the outdoor cooking area. Which I still might do. The other thing I keep forgetting is that... Wait, is that something that I can make? I think it is. I couldn't remember if market stalls were... Yes, they're a thing that I can build. I couldn't remember if they were a thing that I built or if they were a thing that I had to buy on the market. But they are a thing I built. I want to go to the beach. I was heading up the beach. Thank you. Let's go to the beach, let's get away. Can't remember the rest of that song. I'm on the floor, and I love to dance. Yeah, something about that. I don't know what that has to do with the beach, though. So we're gonna just basically wholesale move this area somewhere. Like what I want to do is kind of even out this river a teeny bit. Just a little. Like, even this river out slightly so that it kind of goes over and then down. So that we have an even amount of room, basically. I'm going to put the Able Sisters over here. I'm going to put the Nooks over here. On either side of this path. I want sticks. This is like the one time I will actually want sticks and you're dropping money. Come on, cooperate. Thank you. Still need some furniture. Also, let's see what y'all got. Let's see what y'all got. I've been running by. I've been frantically running around. This is I don't know about that. Whatever that is, I don't know about it. Hello. Or that someone from Ansel designed this. It's captivating. Sure. Hey, spy and friend. I made a new pattern. Thank you. I'm glad I'm getting new patterns. I would like the fitting room today. Thank you. Yes, thank you. What is this? A raincoat! Oh, I need a rain outfit. I desperately need a rain outfit. What do I want? I want a black rain outfit. It was raining all day yesterday. I didn't have a rain outfit. Suit. Fairy tale hood. No, imp hood. Glasses I have. Shoes for my feet. Ooh. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I just want a raincoat. I do not want spangle shorts, thank you. As fun as that may seem. As fun as that may seem, I do not want spangly shorts. Make my purchase. No, I don't want to wear them out. I like my outfit. Support local business. I haven't checked in here today. I haven't checked in today. I want to build that other ramp, I think. We'll start planning out where to move the shops. Each of those is going to take another 50,000, so it's 100,000 bells to like look at those. So let's look at the shopping. What we got? Lantern, lawnmower. Ooh, lawnmower. Can't remember if I have one of those, but I need one. And the tango. If I get doubles, I'm just going to put them on the wall somewhere. And redeem, see what we got for the daily fences. I think I've got everything. I think I have all the fences. Wave breaker, silo, robot. Is there anything that I want that I haven't gotten? I mean, I do want the drink machine and stuff. That was loud. Let's get a drink machine. It'll be sent to my home. Stack machine. What else we got? Telephone booth. I like all these, but I don't know what I'd do with them. I like the pool as well. I don't want to... This is just fine. What else am I doing with all these Nook Miles except visiting islands? Right? Once I order them from this, they should be available in the shop as well, I believe. Alrighty then. Now, what's in our lost and found? Nothing. Okay. Oops. Sorry. Did we have a... Oh, we had to spend money to buy things. Spend bells to buy things. Oh, more bug catching. Sure. I want that stovetop, though. I need that for the house. I need that stovetop for my home. Alright, we got some stuff to do in here. Let's sell. Let's sell, let's buy. In that order, I think. Okay. Brick oven, brick oven, brick oven. Fish, fish. No, I'm going to keep the zebra turkey fish. That was the thing I said, was I was going to keep some fish that I thought were interesting. $25,000. Oh, I should have... That doesn't seem very worth it, though. I should have seen how much they were buying them for individually. That was a little silly. That was a little silly of me. Anyway, I want this, please. I would like it. I was gonna buy that other thing too, but, you know, that balloon cost you a sale. I want to see what you got here. I think I have most of these, and nothing looks particularly interesting. And I don't need to worry about... Thank you. I don't need to worry about buying stuff because we've still got 5 or so days before you're capable of upgrading. It's 30 days... Apparently it's 30 days since the shop itself was built. Alright then. Oof. How can I help you? I would like to talk infrastructure. Bridges and inclines. Make an incline. Pick out an incline. I want another stone one so that they match. When I'm ready, I'll be able to... Yes, thank you. That must have been loud because I smacked the microphone. I forgot to... Dang it, come on. I forgot to make... I was gonna make my fishing rod while I was in there. Anyway, I hope that I edited out smacking the microphone with the coffee cup. Because that seems like it would be a very bad listening experience. Very bad. Glad I finally got a stove. Jeez, it's really difficult to get stuff for your kitchen. Alright. Let's imagine it. I planned this out. Planned this out. Yes. I picked a spot for an incline. It is divine. I don't think that's what they said. If I stop for long enough, does it tell me how much money I have? No. So I'm still trying to catch fish, and I'm still trying to find bugs. But it doesn't matter that much if I catch a clownfish. That's another mantis. It's a different kind of mantis, other than the one that I want. I keep thinking that I'm hearing... You have fleas too? What is going on today? Yike, fleas! My social status. Thank you for getting rid of them. Don't tell anyone. Don't worry. Hello, is everything alright? Just want to chat. Notice another plot of land went up. Doesn't have a buyer yet, but I'm certain Tom Nook will fill the vacancy. I'm trying. Alright, I'm really trying to fill that vacancy. Oh, hello. Hey, this came out of nowhere, but do you want to buy my sewing project? Sure. I have one, but sure, I like you. I can give you a better shirt. I really need to make you a better shirt or something. It's just too much... Too many colors. Like, even if you just wore something pink alone, it would be better. I also need to sell one more seashell for that stupid thing, for the stupid Nook Miles thing. One more seashell. You're home. Has it switched over to evening? Nope, you're just hanging out. Hello. Wonderful to see you. It's important for each of us to know one another better, don't you think? Bring us together. In fact, there's something I'd like to ask you. What's your favorite type of music? Classic, jazz, choral, something else. There we go. Trance music. I don't know if I'd say that's my favorite, but it's what I've been listening to a lot recently, so... No one knows what it is. Seeing how you're fond of it, perhaps I should give it a listen. It's all about listening to the latest trends. I don't know if I would call that a latest trend, but... Sure. Wants me to water more flowers and such, too. So I'm definitely going to be coming back tonight and doing some island hopping, hoping to find more tarantulas and moths. Still need to find one more seashell. I hate it. I hate the seashell thing. One more seashell. Where am I going to find one more dang seashell? Come on. Come on. One more. Ooh, hello. Come back. You're all so cool. You're neat too. You don't sell for a lot, but you're cool. Let's do one more little round, see what we find in the bug area. We got so many bugs to try to catch / sell. Alright, nothing's up there. You're an emperor. Tiger? Remember, I can't see. Yeah, you're a tiger butterfly. I don't need to worry too much about you. Need to remember where all your flowers are so you can run but not be... run but stop right before you hit where the flowers are so you don't scare something. Alright, I know there's no flowers over here. I know there's no flowers over here. There's another paper kite. Swoop. Flick comes to the island so infrequently, I feel bad not getting something made. Like, even if it's not necessarily the one thing I was thinking of, because I can start saving. But I need to get something. I need to get some kind of art commissioned. Well, I do like paper kite butterflies, so if I don't find anything else soon, I'm going to do that. Because I feel like paper kite butterflies are at least cool. They're everywhere, but they're cool. They're also not going to be everywhere forever. The common ones now are going to run out in a minute, because that's how the season change works. Alright, I would take another normal praying mantis, actually, because I like praying mantises. They are a very, very cool insect. They're one of my favorites. Eh. Peacock Butterfly. I think I sold the other one of those, didn't I? Yeah. So I got one orchid mantis, I got two mantises, I got 3 paper kite butterflies. I got 1 peacock butterfly. There's another bee. Actually, honeybees would be neat, because... maybe I'll do the honeybee thinking about it. So, I don't have it yet. I don't have it. But you can get apiaries. Like, I know apiaries are a thing you can get, and it would be cool to be able to set up like an apiary area with a bunch of flowers and stuff, and have that be like filled with bees. Have like little bee models and stuff hanging around. Would also match my wasp pretty well. Like, I love this wasp. It's really cool. I could have a wasp and a bee. Something to consider, since I'm not finding my mantises. I also have not found my golden balloon yet. There should be a golden balloon floating by that will give me the recipe for my golden slingshot that I earned. Anyway, we'll see it eventually. I'm not really worried. We'll see it eventually. Alright, let's go check the beach flowers. I am determined to get some kind of statue being made by Flick before the end of the episode. I'm determined. That's the little common butterflies. That's a stink bug. You're not even worth catching. Stink bug. Oop, there's another paper kite butterfly. Come back! Where'd you go? Which side of the thing are you on? Oh, I need to pick up this rock. Don't leave stuff around. Don't leave stuff sitting around. Thank you. There's a cricket. Crick hopper. Those are actually impossible to despawn. I suppose you can scare them into the ocean. Seems mean, though. Alright, I'm thinking the bee. I'm thinking the bee because I see some possibilities with the bee. So the thing is, I'm going to move that little cafe area up to the sea view. That's going to become part of the sea view. Okay, what's over here? I saw something over here. You're just a tiger butterfly. Oop, okay then. Alright, that's my cue. That's my cue. Let's go sell some bugs and end the episode. Off we go. Wish you could just move ramps instead of having to, like, destroy. See, this doesn't look good. We're gonna figure out what to do with this, but this is awful. This is not a good place for a house. The more I stare at it, the more I don't like it. I'm gonna spread them out over this part of the mountain more. What was the point of like making this much space and moving everything if we can't spread the stuff out a little bit? Aw, bugs never notice what you do for them. I would like to commission some art. Oh, I see. Two travelers taking a journey together. What bugs have you chosen to act as our guide? I think the bees. Noble honeybee. Scored a commission, and so our contract is bound. All-consuming fires of the creative inferno. I'll ship a honeybee by mail. Excellent. I have bugs to sell you. Thank you for waxing lyrical, but I have bugs to sell you. I'm gonna sell everything, and I'm gonna keep collecting mantises and stuff as I go, because, like, orchid mantises are not uncommon. A swarm! Thank you. So tonight I will be doing a bunch of island hopping, like I said. That will hopefully get us a bunch of... Okay, so there's an orchid mantis, of course. Of course there's one now. Well, I don't even have a net. Why did I come up here? I need to go make a net as well. Alright, we got two things to do. First things first, we go over here. We go inside. There's so many bugs now that I don't have nets. I mean, there's bin bugs. But there's other bugs. Hug-a-bug, chuck-a-bug, bug-a-bug, bug-a-lug. Anyway, over here. We have this absolute mess that I am trying to turn into a kitchen. It's awful. There's nothing good about this area yet, but we will put a gas range here. Yeah, I don't have words. I do not have words for how awful all of this is, because we've been getting no tables or anything. It's horrible. Sewing project, I'm pretty sure that I have. Yeah, I have that. We're gonna go sell that. Put that away. Put that away. What are you? Menu chalkboard. Let's put that away. That's gonna be fiddly. Trying to figure out where to put everything with that is gonna be very fiddly. So I think I'm going to just do some fiddling around with the cafe and stuff off camera. I need to figure out what walls I want for it. Is one of my main things. I need to figure out what walls I want around the museum. I need to figure out what walls I want around the cafe, and whether or not I want those to be the same walls. Nope, don't keep crafting. Oh, I guess, okay, fine. Don't keep crafting, but let's look at walls. Let's take a look at walls, then. So what are my wall options? So I've got corral fence. I've got all these wooden fences. So this barbed wire fence I'm going to use for part of the dump. Because the old dump in Animal Crossing, the old Animal Crossing dump, had barbed wire fences. So I'm thinking either a lattice or imperial fence for the cafe. Lattice or imperial, I'm not sure which of those I would like. Brick is right out. Brick we've used in a couple places, but it would not work for this application. We're going to need some pitchers and pots as well. Brick would not work for this application. Our stone options are a Zen fence or a stone and iron fence. I'm thinking probably the Zen fence. And then we've got iron fence and rope fence. I need the rope fence for around the fountain. I need the iron fence for up around the gym and other area. Cardboard box stack. And the bamboo lattice fence I don't think is going to fit in the place I want it to be. I don't think that's going to fit well. Or we could do the bunny day fence, but no. Just no. No, hard no on the bunny day fence. So I'm thinking Zen fence, and then I can't decide if Imperial fence or lattice fence. Maybe Imperial, because we haven't used it. It looks very fancy. We'll see. Anyway, let's put this stuff away. I've got one final thing I want to do before we leave. It would be to find a seashell, but I don't know if we're going to do that. One last thing to do before we part for the day, and I'm going to do a little bit of work later tonight when I'm looking for islands to self-flick a bunch of tarantulas, one hopes. One hopes. Tarantulas and moths. Tarantulas and moths. But there is something we can do, since we sold so many bugs today. Hello, Lloyd. Our goal is 168,000 bells. Even a single bell is appreciated. Even a single bell is appreciated. Here you go. We've paid it off. We've done it. All right. We reached our goal. Good job. Good job. So I'm going to do a little bit more work up here. So I want... Here's the plan. Along here, I want the rope fence along this edge of the path, so that your view is not obstructed. Your view is not obstructed, but you can still, get to things. And then along here, to kind of block these trees, I want the, I'm thinking the Zen fence right here along the edge. I still want to be able to get back there to shake the trees. The Zen fence is going to go along here. And then either the Zen fence or the other, or another kind of fence is going to go along here, with like the cafe entrance being around this area, cooking area back here, seating area over here. So that's why this stove is here. And then we're going to have probably a pizza oven and maybe another one of these stoves. I might see if I can customize this at all. Maybe get a different color or something, we'll see. But that's the plan. That's the plan for up here. But that's for later. So I hope that you have enjoyed. If you did, you can leave the likes, you can leave the subscribes. Thank you for watching. Hopefully videos will be back to more normal. I don't know if Stardew is gonna go today. Depends on whether or not my head stays okay through more of today or not. But I know you all don't mind if I take a little longer. I really appreciate that. Hopefully things will be back to normal soon, because I don't like this migraine any more than you like waiting for videos. But that'll do it for now. Thank you very much for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Wash your hands. Stay safe. Stay inside. And I will see you tomorrow.